there friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage tonight doing a little bit of goofing around, and I've got a really good mail call and a couple of new bring homes to show you guys tonight before we start doing any shooting videos. But I'll start out with the two bring homes. They both need some work, but I think they're pretty epic and really great additions to the channel and to the collection. And I already had one of these. Actually, I just recently got it, but I found another Tootsie Roll edition, the very early edition of the Crosman model 760. And this one does need at least a pump cup. The pump cup's definitely gone in it, but I think I still have enough spare parts here to actually get this one up and running as well. But we'll probably be working on that maybe over this weekend. It is missing one of the little side screws too here, but that's no big deal. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape, and it's got that, that teardrop shaped handle like the other Tootsie Roll one that I have. And that one was in just as bad a shape as this one when I got it, and now it's a great shooting gun. No huge powerhouse, but it actually shoots very, very accurately. So this one also has a stamp on the end here of 88. I assume that means it was August of 1968. Those began production in 1966, same year as I began production. But that's pretty cool. So I found both of these. So I was on my lunch break. I was working at a site a couple hours away, and I was on my lunch break, and there was an antique shop across the road from the site I was working at. And I had driven by it actually down there working several times over the past year or so, and just never had a chance to stop in there. Always busy, 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 but I happened to be working right across the street from it. So I moseyed in there and asked the proprietor about, you know, old tools for starters. And she said, oh, they're over there in that bin. I looked around in there, and then I mentioned about old air guns, and she was like, oh, I don't think we have anything like that. And I said, like BB guns? Oh, yeah, we got lots of those. So she says, they're up in the front corner. You walked right past them. I don't know how I missed them, but they had several. They had several Daisy 25 pump actions, another Daisy 922, but they wanted some money for those. I don't know where they got their pricing from, but they were a little off the wall with those. But I did find that 760 was priced really nice, and then this one, which I've only actually ever seen one other of these. I don't even see these on eBay hardly at all, but I seen one of these at another shop, I think a year or so ago, and the guy wanted a lot of money for it, and I was just like, it ain't worth that. I mean, it might be worth, it's pretty rare, pretty uncommon, but what we have here is a Crosman model 73. And this is a lever action. So you pop the lever down, and then you can actually flip this little loading port up, put a pellet in there, close it down, and then close it and shoot it. Before I started the video up, I did stick a cartridge in there, and it was leaking around where it seals the cartridge in there, but I had enough time to actually get a couple of shots off, and it seems like everything else is working. So I think if I just get a seal kit from Henry Ford and put it in here, this guy will be really nice. This thing is like not a scratch on it. I don't even think there was ever a CO2 put in here, honestly. Does not look like it's ever been used. There's no wear on any of the parts, you know, where you cock it, the cocking arm. There's no wear on that cocking arm where it would have scraped against the side of the case or whatever while you're cocking it. yeah, I think it never got used. It does have a date stamp on this code, if I'm reading it right, of 0382. So it's an 82, so that makes it 40 years old. That's pretty cool. But we'll get some parts in and get this guy fixed up. Just immaculate shape. I mean, there's just, like, it's just dusty. That's the only thing wrong with it anywhere, other than it needs a new CO2 seal. But so those are my two bring homes. Really, really cool finds for the channel. And we'll get both of those fixed up pretty quick. I know I have a quad seal, and I know I have at least one more pump cup for the 760, and I should be able to find O-rings in my O-ring kits if I need something there. But the Model 73 there, I'm definitely gonna have to get parts from Henry Ford for that. So I'll send him a text tonight and see if he can send me out over the stuff I need. I also, just before I get into this unboxing here, so this is a revolver that was in the box full of parts I got from Kevin over at Pellets and Pistons Airgun channel. And I pieced this one all together, and it needed a few parts, and I've been searching for them, and I finally found the main part that was bad in this one, and it's on the way, and I should have it in a couple days. And that's another thing I got to ask Henry about, is to get a seal kit for that one too, just so I'll be ready to put that one together. But anyway, so what we have here, this is another delivery from Amazon. This is something that I purchased with my own money. Well, I purchased with you guys' help. I really appreciate everybody taking the time to watch the videos. That's the main thing. You know, there's other means to help support the channel too, and I don't ask anybody for any money. But this was purchased completely with money from views from you guys watching my channel. So, but before I show you what I got here, somebody did go on my Amazon associate storefront link and ordered themselves a really beautiful Diana Model 48. I really appreciate you guys spoiling yourself and benefiting the channel as well. So that's pretty cool. That's I think that's the biggest purchase somebody's made using my storefront yet. So, but what we have here is a Hatsan Model 95, and this is a 22 caliber. They have it in a couple different calibers. I think it comes in 25 caliber as well. I'm not sure about 177, but I'm pretty sure I did see it in at least 22 and 25 caliber. Yes, it does come in, because I remember it said like up to 1,300 feet per second in 177. So I was a little hesitant to buy it because I've seen all the problems that my buddy Chuck over there at the Spring Piston Rifle Fever channel has been having with his. And hopefully I don't have a lemon like he's experienced, but he sent the first one back, and the second one he's got seems to be a little bit better. Let me set this off to the side just to make sure we're not forgetting anything in the box here. We just got some instructions and a warning tag. It does come with a scope, which I have right here. I'm not sure how far we'll go with that. It's just a El Cheapo scope, but let's take a look at that real quick first. But if it's, oh, I'm dropping my tools all over the place here. I think it was just one Allen wrench. I hope. All right, so. There's another one. So this is a 3-9 by 32, which I've used those before. I mean, they're not terrible if they're got decent glass. Let me look out the back window for real quick. Stand by. Does need to be focused, but right off the bat it doesn't look terrible. So just a little. But this gun is pretty much a powerhouse if it's working properly. So I don't know how much of a scope killer this thing will be, but it does have some really nice wood, and you know I'm a sucker for walnut. But there you go. There is the first unboxing. So these Hatsan 95s, they've got a bunch of different variations with this one, and I opted to go with the very basest of options with it. This is a spring piston. They do have a nitro piston version. They also have one with a suppressor on the end. This one's not suppressed at all, but it does have the quattro trigger, which is supposed to be really, really nice. Just checking over the sometimes the Amazon delivery people can be a little rough. So I wanted to give it a good look over before so everything looks pretty good. Everything's intact and in one piece. So one thing Chuck had problems with, and this one's fine, was his breech seal was all boogered up on his new one. And the other one he had, the barrel was like not machined well. You'd start putting a pellet in there and he'd get just past the breech block, and then the barrel was like almost not rifled. The pellet would just fall right out. So we'll definitely test this. It's got a pretty profound cocking stroke. I'm not sure what the rated cocking level is, but let's go ahead and see if I can hit that can without hitting my downrange camera. Wow, yeah, that's loud. It's a good thing nobody else is home. It's definitely not going to be backyard friendly in too many neighborhoods. But looks like I am getting a little dieseling there, so that's probably the reason why it was so loud. It does have an automatic safety, but I just want to get a feel for this trigger here. Not bad, not bad at all. Probably around 2 pounds, I'm guessing. But we'll do a full review on this guy down the road. It does have this SAS shock absorbing system. I'm not sure what that's all about. I didn't read anything about that on the unit when I was looking around at it, but so far, not bad. Let's go ahead and do one more, and then we'll wrap up this pretty good mail call. Pretty good channel addition day. I'm going to shoot, so you're looking at the can down there, I'm going to shoot at that bottom edge there where it's not hit right yet. Oh, forgot the safety. This thing is a man-sized rifle though, I'll tell you what. What is that? Ooh. The sear would not trip, and then when I was closing it back down, the sear tripped. I'm not sure what happened there. Hopefully that's not a sign of bad things to come. All right, well, one anomaly already. I'm not sure what that was about. If you guys know about this shock absorber system, SAS, let me know. It doesn't seem like it's got the normal recoil of a big Magnum Springer like this. But let me do one more, just make sure we don't have some goofy thing going on with this. This trigger. Well, I'm not sure what was going on. It was like creeping, and it wouldn't go. The rest of these shots have been really nice and crisp on the trigger. Like I said, probably guessing 2 pounds. I'm getting pretty good at guessing the weights of these triggers. But anyway, there you go. There is my new mail call. A couple new cool bring homes. I did also get my scope for my beaming. I did post up a picture of that this morning. We'll be playing around with that some more. But anyway, I made this one way longer than I like to, but there we go. Just rambling on. But hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.